Oh, so just so y'all know, we will be recording this and then putting it, of course, on our group chat. So hopefully others. Right now, we kind of have a small group. You're my only two that really are selling at the moment. I do have a couple other girls. One, though, unfortunately, her grandmother passed away, and another girl. To be truthful, hey, sweetheart, I see you now. One other girl, unfortunately, she's been doing it for about a year and a half now, and I don't really know too much about her. She's very quiet in her own. I think they just do this since the order. So anyway, yay! So today is our first team meeting. Kind of a little bit about myself. I will be with Cincy 2 years at the end of March. I originally joined because I wanted the discount on the products. I absolutely did not want to sell, had zero intention of selling. One day I decided, well, we'll try it. After I signed up, you tried. I reached out to my sponsor. She goes, well, you have a, you know, coming out party basically. So I did, and I found out people actually really like Cincy. And then I went and did my first event, which was like Mother's Day. And of course, I didn't make anything, but all of a sudden, these people were like, "We love Cincy, we love Cincy." And I was meeting all these people, and I was talking to all these people, and I'm a massive introvert. This past weekend when I was at the retreat, I was told I was quiet, which, if you know me, I'm not quiet at all. So that's quite hilarious. But yeah, see, Josh is like, yeah, I know. I'm not quiet, but I can still get into myself. Oh my gosh, my head kept screaming, fraud, fraud. It's not. I love Cincy. I really do love what I do, and I'm so glad I get to share it with you guys. My mom was a high school English teacher. I love to teach. I love to train, but I don't have the temperament for kids, teaching kids. So I really discovered that when my 2 boys were homeschooling. I don't have the temperament for it, but I love to train, especially if you won't. I am here. You're welcome to ask me any questions about products or anything. I'll be happy to tell you what I know or what I don't. If I don't know, I will definitely be able to tell you. Now, what we're going to discuss today is social media. How often you're going to post, the hooks, public versus private, Facebook, Instagram, what not to post, when to post. I mean, unfortunately, there's all kinds of things. It took me well over a year to finally get comfortable in my own skin where I was doing post myself. I wasn't copying and pasting someone else's post. So Kendra and Tasha, y'all are already miles ahead of me because you're putting your own post out there. So congratulations, kudos. It was actually after SFR, Cincy Family Reunion last year in August, when I finally worked up the courage to start sounding like me on the computer. And what I discovered was when I started doing my Facebook posts and I started basically writing like I talk to somebody, writing like I'm talking to y'all, being sarcastic, having a pun or something in there, people started responding. And I was like, really? Wow. What I also found too is that people tended to respond better to me on my personal Facebook page than they do in a group. So I don't have a VIP group. Other people may, and it may work for you, but for me, the VIP group did not work at all. I still find it's better for me being in rural Oklahoma for people to get to know me to do it through my personal Facebook page. My Facebook page is set to public. And I will tell people right now, you don't have to do that, but public, I post anything I want to on my public. I try not to be controversial, try not to put anything that someone might find offensive or insulting or whatever. If there's something that I think might be controversial, something, I will personally message it to somebody or text it to them. I tend to keep my kids out of it. Just sometimes I'll put them on there, sometimes I won't. Kendra, you've got kids, use them in your Cincy selling. That was one thing I found this weekend. Well, Jacqueline was talking about it actually this weekend. We'll go over that. But, people are gonna more buy from you than they will buy from Cincy. So how are you gonna stand out from other consultants is how you present yourself on Facebook, so that's why I'm saying, try not to stir trouble up. Try not to go get into fights with people. Try not to do stuff. And whatever Tasha's doing, I want to do to want it to. She's stirring something up anyway. So how often to post? One thing, if you stop and you think about it, what turns you off quicker than anything else on Facebook? Is it ads? Yeah, ads. Yeah, I hate ads. I have actually unfriended people in the past because all they were doing was trying to sell me products all day long. I don't want to see that. So I know you're all excited. You want to hit the ground running, but kind of follow an 80-20 rule where majority of your posts need to be personal posts, personal about what's going on in your life, funny posts, funny memes, sharing something going on in the community. 20% of your posts can be about Cincy. What I typically do in the morning is I go find something. I like Kelly's Treehouse. So I've heard of people going on to Pinterest and TikTok sharing a funny meme or something and just saying, "Good morning, world. So glad you're here." I'm not trying to sell them anything. And then my second post of the day might be Cincy related. But my third post is definitely going to be something completely off the wall, something different. I try not to put my Cincy posts back to back because one, they're going to get turned off. The second one is you want to share, not sell. That means don't try to sell. People are going to know you're trying to sell, trying to get a big bag. Try to share your love of Cincy. If you truthfully have not tried a product, say, "Hey, guys, this is on my wish list. I can't wait. I've heard such great reviews about it. This is on my wish list. As soon as I can get some extra money or, get this, I'm getting it. I'm going to try it out. I'll let you know how it goes. But when you try to sell, it will come across. Facebook also makes it really, really hard, the algorithm, if you're trying to sell too. That's why you want to go back to sharing. If you're putting prices in your post, if you're using certain words like sale and stuff like that, Facebook will post it for you, but people won't see it. It will actually hide your post. So if you're wondering why posts aren't getting liked and seen, it's because Facebook. We have to be very creative on how we put our post out there. If I put a post out there with any type of numbers in it, I go and I use my emoji numbers. If you look in your little emojis, you'll see that my emojis have like a little square around, my numbers have a little square around them. That's why. That's how we're giving away. A lot of people say go ahead and put your link in your comments. That's iffy, to be truthful. I've yet to have it come back. I've seen other consultants that have been doing it longer, Facebook has shut them down because of it, or if it has hid the comments. It's very hard. That's why you really want to share, but you want to make sure how I get around with it on my Facebook cover picture. I have my Cincy website written there. I have my Cincy website in my link description on my page and stuff. So if they were to go to my Facebook page, they could see it. That's how I'm getting away with stuff like that. Um, oh goodness, I've got a whole book full of notes here from this weekend. My hand was hurting, so uh what was the other one? So oh my god. So sharing, not selling. Let's see if I can share my screen with you real quick. Share screen. Well, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing here. Either way, we'll go ahead. If you go into No Excuse Dreamers, the Facebook page group, under files, there will be definitely some files here. These are what I have Not sure if you can see it because it keeps going white out. Social media, small business moms. I recommend following her on Facebook. I absolutely love her. But I've got content, captions, tips and tricks on social media. She gives you good hook lines, basically what you kind of want to say to grab their attention right off the bat. This hack changed my life. So this hack changed my life. This counter clean is amazing, liquid gold. Have you heard the news? Since he's coming out with these new products, I wasn't going to share this, but this is a game changer and stuff. Um, she also says, make sure you're posting the same amount of messages around the same time each week. So I tend to post around 4 to 5 times a day. Sundays, I try to completely lay off Cincy, but that's just me, just because I feel like Sundays people don't want to see selling. Um, Going here, behind the scenes, like with you, Kendra, like if you're going to do samples or something, especially with what you have, the wax bars you got in your starter kit, or if you have your testers or whatever, take a picture of them, say, "Hey, getting this ready," or even get your testers out and take a picture, say, "Hey, getting this ready for a party coming up. Let me know if you want to have a sniff and smell, sniff session with me." You can use a poll. You can do ask me anything. Go live. Oh my gosh, go live. I was so super nervous when I started doing lives back in August. But again, people like that. And I've got where I go. It does not have to be perfect. In fact, the more important imperfect it is, the more better off you're going to be and stuff. But there again, go under falls under the no excuse dreamers on Facebook and stuff. Just looking through here because I was going to share my screen with you, but ask this or that. You can do Canva. There is a free Canva app you can get. You don't get all the features of Canva, but you get some, which is definitely what I would use. And you can take a picture of like the new warmer, say this or that warmer, and post it on a Canva thing. Do not do anything licensed. So anything Mickey Mouse, Marvel, Friends, or anything like that, we can't take those out of context. We can't make our own flyers. But like with the mushroom or the coffee cup and the boots or whatever, you can do this or that and ask people to comment. That also will get your Facebook algorithm up. Sorry. Basically, the more times someone comments on your things, the more times they like it, the more times your post is going to be shown to other people on Facebook. And that is our whole goal. That's why we're wanting to post something funny, something cute, something, like your kids or whatever, something cute. A lot of them on your lives, especially with you, Kendra, use those babies of yours, if when you start getting a whiff box in or something, you need to borrow my whiff box, use them to help smell the product, to show, what do you think of this? Or even you got your testers, get like 5 or 6 testers out and have them smell it on the camera if you like, and talk to everyone about it. I guarantee people are gonna watch it because it's you and cute kids. I mean, that's really what it is. You again, the public versus private. Again, mine is set to public. Every so often, I will change my post back to friends of friends, but like I said, I just tend to do public. It's just easier for me. Facebook and Instagram, I know Tasha is going into the Hi Sweetheart, going into TikTok and stuff. Facebook, you can either set it up where it will directly also post to Instagram when you post to Facebook, or you can do it vice versa, where you can post to Instagram and go to Facebook. So that's another thing I do. I don't get a lot of hits off my Instagram. What not to post? Basically, you don't want to be posting anything that has Cincy information on it that's meant for consultants only. So like we wouldn't want to post our planning ahead document because sometimes not all the information on the planning ahead for the consultants is meant for everyone else. Uh, Most of the time you're welcome to go ahead and post whatever you want. Just like I said, I especially if you're new, I'd probably ask before posting, but that definitely a planning post. I probably wouldn't put it out there just because they're not gonna know what they're seeing anyway, the customers. Uh, your warmer of the month limited time offers. The warmer of the month, scent of the month, like we get have the rainbow one coming next month. What I like to do is that the rule of thumb is when it ships to you on the 15th, if you are signed up for the pre-order of it, it's okay to start marketing it for the next month. It's not available till April 1st for customers, but everything's we start getting the sample waxes, we start getting the warmer, and we start getting advertising material on the 15th of every month. So that's why I tell people, wait till at least the 15th before you start pushing the next warmer of the month. We do currently have a warmer of the month right now that is 10% off and wax is 10% off. Everything's 10% off in that the warmer and all the wax scents and stuff. Limited time offers, those are like, well, that would be like what's going on right now, the Epcot fragrance flowers and Epcot fragrance scents. We typically get told those, the prices and everything in the marketing materials. When I say marketing materials, I'm talking about the pictures and stuff the Thursday before it releases. It will release on that following Monday. Since we get the information on Thursday, post away. I'm really bad about not doing that. I need to, like, we have a Harry Potter warmer coming up, and yeah, it push it away, but it comes out on the 18th, so that means that we should have information on it by March 14th. So, like, as soon as that hits your news tab or hits the No Excuse Dreamers, then go for it. Um, this month's monthly challenge, sorry, I'm a lot of information. I know, honey. I see the overwhelmed look. That's the way I looked this weekend. Oh my gosh. Um, Congratulations, Kendra. You already met this month's challenge. I think I was saying that, you say you have to double your PRV, which is your sales, and you could have had just one order in and would have been double what you were last month because you didn't have any last month. So you get put into a drawing. The recruiting is mainly for Tasha right now. If you come across somebody who really wants to join, you know what? We'll sign them up. I'll help you with them. Tasha will help you with them and stuff. And then what was the other one? Tasha, do you remember what the other one was that I said? I gotta look. I'm looking.
I don't.
Hey, do. Um, oh, be active for the month. So yeah, that means $200. So you, Kendra, yeah, Tasha's already in there. Kendra, you're like almost there. Oh my gosh. I'm super proud of you, honey. Y'all are both doing amazing and stuff. Don't forget, we've got the whiff boxes that we can be pushing and stuff. And I would definitely tell people on those whiff boxes, since it is a Lilo one or Stitch one, they probably will sell out fast. So they need to be getting their orders in by the first half of the month at least. So if not, I am going to issue a challenge for both of you. And Kendra, this will help you. You're already doing good. I know your mom told you to get 50 no's. If you're not getting no's in this business, you're not working it. You're going to get more no's than you get anywhere else. So this week's challenge has to do with social media. I want you to friend 3 new people. You have a bunch of mutual friends. I don't care if you personally know them or not. Friend them up. Then I want you to spend the next 3 days commenting on their post at least once a day. If they have stories, I want you to comment. And I want you to continue that for 3 days. When that 3 days is over, friend 3 more people and do the same. Your goal is to build a connection with them, to build a conversation with them. If they comment back after you comment, hey, cute picture, I love that. They comment back something, try to carry it on, try to comment. What you're doing is, again, is you're building a relationship with them because they will buy from you more than they will buy Scentsy from you. if that makes any sense. People want to buy from you, and that's how you're going to stand out compared to every other consultant that's around here. And it does take time. But if you sit there and you go through there and you're commenting on other people's stuff, guess what? Means your own posts in Facebook get moved up the line too. And what I've noticed is that I've been doing this for about 3 months now, and my gosh, I have people that I don't even see their posts, and they're commenting on my post. Yep. See, Tasha's like, yep, that's it. And I do not ever think that they aren't looking at what you're doing. I've had some customers that have popped out of the blue for me.
Mhm.
I would never have thought if someone asked, is that going to be a future customer? I would say no. They will pop out of the blue for you. So keep pushing it. Keep telling people what you love, why you love it. If you're doing the cleaners, do before and after pictures. Those are the best selling things. So, like, oh my gosh, I just did this. I love before and after pictures because to me, you can talk till you're blue in the face. But what I did last month was I need to sell 5 classic clean bundles. Well, I'm not sure if you saw my post, but I'm like, I'm so in love with this stuff. I am really in love. I've used it on my camper and stuff. And guess what? I have now sold 4 classic bundles just in a week, all
Mhm.
because I was just remarking how much I love it. And I do. I absolutely adore it and stuff. And so now I've got people like, oh my gosh, she really likes it, and I trust her. So maybe we'll try it out too. And I've
Yep.
yet to have anybody come back and say, "Nope, don't like it." In fact, my first one that ordered it this past week, she had never tried counter clean, and she got it on the flash sale, so it was really cheap. And she goes, "Okay." She goes, "I really had no high hopes for it." She goes, "I know you were talking about it and stuff, but I didn't have high hopes." She goes, "Then I used it." She goes, "Oh my god." She goes, "It's amazing. That stuff is amazing." She ordered an all-purpose cleaner because I had one on hand, and then she ordered a classic clean bundle on top of that. See, because she trusted me is why she bought it. She wasn't
Mhm.
buying it because of the Scentsy. She trusted me and trusted what I was selling her. So that's how I brand myself. That's how, that I'm going to tell them what I think of it. So next week we're going to talk about parties. I know that Tasha has been doing parties, so maybe she can help me out here. I will be truthful. Parties are not my forte. I really try to do my business online, and yeah, I know. It's so hard. I do my business online and through events. And why I say parties are hard is unless you get the waxes under their nose, it's just such a hard sell. And I believe parties can be good if you can do home parties, they're great. But we've got to figure out a way to get waxes under their nose. And I have a couple of ideas of how to do that. We definitely want to get you at least doing some parties. And I will go ahead and warn you right now, Kendra. Like I said, I'm not a fan of parties. We are a party planning business, but I'm not a fan of them. My parties have not been that successful, but what they have been successful for me at doing is bringing in my customers, is bringing in other customers. I've gained quite a few customers just from having parties, even if they weren't qualifying, meaning that they didn't hit the $200 room mark for rewards and product credit. But I was able to get customers from it that I've now gotten repeat orders from them. So that is one good thing about the party. So we will discuss parties next time. Do either one y'all have questions? Kendra, I'll ask you first.
No, not really.
I know everything is
I mean,
super
I would
overwhelming.
have afterwards.
It is. I felt the same way. And my gosh, I felt the same way this past weekend. I Everyone else at this retreat just seemed to have their stuff together, and I was just
Yeah.
thinking, oh my God. So, I did a lot of soul searching this weekend. I'm going back to what I like and what I love and do what works for me. because we were down there near Houston, and what was working for them in the big city is not going to work for us up here. So one bite at a time is how you eat an elephant. And your mom is really good at talking people off a ledge. She's done that to me already a couple of times. And I'm really good at talking people off a ledge. I just can't talk myself off a ledge. It's just, so I promise you it does get easier. It was, but right now, just remember that try not to put Cincy posts on social media back to back. You don't want to turn people away from you.
Yeah.
And if you read back over your post and it sells like a sales ad to you, don't post it.
Okay.
So far, I've not seen your post seeming off as sales ad. I mean, you're really excited and stuff, which is amazing and stuff. But that's what my rule of thumb. I tell people, if it seems like a sales ad, don't post it. You
Okay.
know, and just
sample.
like what
Samples.
what were you holding up? I didn't see it.
Sample.
Oh, nice. I like those.
He needs to do samples.
Yep. So on your parties, your mom and I will help you through that. If you're doing home or Facebook, like I said, I got some ideas on how to do the Facebook one. I would set your parties out to start in a week or two, probably. Why I'm saying that is we've got to get a way to get their addresses so we can at least get the scented stickers out to them or something so they can smell the waxes. I think that would help with the parties.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be cool.
yeah, so I can help you, mail them all out and stuff like that. But we can do that. Tasha already has a form to get information. She can help you get a form set up. And I call Tasha. I know she's your mom, so but do that basically. Get them set up. If you can, a date. Say, hey, can we set this up for in 2 weeks? Go ahead and inviting people. And then we can set it up in a group and say, look, I need your information. I want to send you out, some smell good mail. That way you can smell and be prepared.
Okay.
Go from there. Yeah. So like I said, I got some ideas. So hopefully, and this is all a work in progress. If you have ideas, you watch training videos and you have ideas, come. I don't care. I don't mind sharing the stage. I already told your mom she's going to help me do these. So
Yeah.
as I do a evil laugh here, but one thing I did do, and I want both of y'all to do it, is they gave us it wants to block it out. So gave us a notebook. And Kendra, if you don't have one, I got plenty from JOM. Gosh, do I ever. What we did was cut out pictures and stuff here. Sure you see pictures and stickers. And we kind of put it as a vision board. Your mom already has one board. Why I'm saying is do this on notebook. And then on the back, I kind of got where I want for 2024 with Cincy. But what I would do is go ahead and start writing when you watch these trainings and stuff. Write down your notes in them. That way you can go back and reference them. Hi, sweetheart. And use those girls and stuff.
All right.
Of course,
Yeah.
get your mom. In fact, you and your mom can do lives together and share it to both of your pages.
Okay.
Try to do one live a week once you get going, and it doesn't even have to be that big of a deal. But like if you're using your counter clean, say, hey guys, just wanted to reach out and say, look what I'm doing, whatever. But you are doing amazing so far.
Do what?
And you can pick one wax bar or scent that you have for the week, and that be your live. Have the kids, pick one out and smell it and be like, ooh, does that smell good? And then if they make a funny face, like, see, that one's not good. We're not going to, you're not going to like that one. They love people that they can trust. That's going to sell them the right products.
Yeah. And if you like the bar or if you don't like the bar, you need to make sure they know that,
Yep.
and even ask them, what does it smell like to you? let them, I don't care, it may not fit the description on Scentsy website, but let them. People will love that. Trust me. If I could get my boys to do something like that, I would, but they would love that. You know,
Yeah.
what does this smell like to you? Oh, this feels like candy, or this feels like flowers, you know, something interactive. So I
And the
promise you,
girls will
it
like
will
it.
start to make sense.
Mhm.
Workstation got upgraded. I'm not sure if y'all have been onto it. You, Kendra, probably would not have noticed it, but I know on my workstation now, with me being a star consultant, it actually has a new to-do list for me now, a new training thing. So I think maybe you have it now, but our first goal for Tasha is to get her certified this month. And actually, she could double promote. You could double promote this month because Kendra is super close to being active. Yeah. Active means you have $200 in sales, basically. That's what it
And
boils
you're
down
good.
to. And you've got to have at least $200 in sales once every 12 months to remain consultant. But we can help your mama get double promoted here. She can become essential to certified. She gets an automatic 5% raise. So
Okay.
she'd be paid at 25%. But if you get active, which means you're only like what, $80 away from being active this month, which is amazing. I tell you, I'm amazed. I'm so happy. I'm thrilled. You would be $80 a month. And then as long as she can get $500 on her sales and then reach another number, then she could actually promote to lead, which is right underneath me. And she'd get a little bit more of a bonus then too. So that's our goal.
We're
Is get her
going.
certified and to lead and get you active this month. So I think y'all can do it.
We can. We can do it.
Yeah, well, right now, just between me and her, we have almost $400 in our group. So, well, actually, no, counting you. No, wait, or will roll up to me. I don't know. No,
We
just
should have
between
more than that.
me and Tasha. Yeah, we've got almost $400 in our group right now, and then Kendra adds on to your total group. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're planning on hitting your $1,000 this month, then yeah, you should be able to double promote very easy.
Right.
Okay.
And get your name on the website next month.
Ooh.
Yeah. But don't worry about Kendra. Right now, our goal is to at least get $100 more in orders for you this month, hon. That is our goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
All
can do
right.
it.
Well, I'm going to let y'all go because I'm about to bake myself out. I was cold and turned on my space heater. And like I
Okay.
said, do get you a notepad. That way you can start taking notes and stuff. And then next week we will start talking about parties. I got some ideas from down at my retreat on parties. Next week I will post some videos from that retreat also for y'all. So, but all right. Well, I'm so glad both of y'all joined me. You have such cute babies. I can't wait to give them hugs.
Saturday.
I love. Hi, sweetheart. You see your granny there? Or Meemaw, or whatever she's called. Sorry.
Mimi.
Aw, there you kisses.
Well, I'll see you start Friday. One more day. I see you, Dakota. All right. Let's go.
All right,
got
we'll
work
see
to
y'all
do.
later, honeys. Bye,
All
baby.
right. Bye. Stop, bro. She don't.